My name is DJ Spen. I am a Baltimore native. I guess I was a DJ. I started DJing at about 13 years old when I took cassette tape up to WEBB. Actually, I had been a fan of the AP crew, right? Yeah, that's my boy Kool over there. He's gonna help me get through that. But I was a fan of the AP crew, and it was a situation where I had been doing these pause mixes on my little sort of radio, and sort of putting together certain things. And then all of a sudden I heard these cats, the AP crew, and I'm like, wow, they're kind of doing what I'm doing with the pause. And all I had was like one turntable. I didn't even have a mixer, I don't think, at the time, in a box. And so I started putting some things together. One day I sat down and did a mix of It Was That Beat Goes On was the first one. And I kind of put it together and did what I did with the pause button and made it as neat as I could, and then begged my mother. Begging my mother, like, you need to take me out to hand this to Randy Dennis. She was like, who's Randy Dennis? I had to go through this whole thing and make sure my grades were right, because she wasn't doing anything if that wasn't the case. So once everything was kind of in order, I took the tape up to Randy Dennis, and I remember sitting there, man, and we had to sit had to be for a good 40 minutes or so, because WEBB went off at 5 or something like that, because whenever the sun went down was when WEBB was off the air, right? So, and I think this had to be like a November or December or something. Anyway, long story short, I take the tape up there, I give it to Randy Dennis. Randy Dennis looks at me like, and I mean, back then, he had like the pimp suit, because he coming out of the 70s, right? He had like the pimp suit, like, yeah, what you think? You think you got something, young boy? You think you got something, huh? I said, look, I don't know. Check it out. So I gave the tape to him. He listened to the tape. Because the next day, I thought he actually blew me off. But the next day, I came home from school, and literally, as soon as I turned with WEBB, it's like, oh, he's playing the mix right now. I'm like, okay. So that was kind of like cool, because I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm calling the station and can't get through. Wow. Just calling nonstop. Because he didn't say who it was by, because I didn't give him a name. So he called me and said, oh, you the guy that came up here yesterday? I was like, yeah. He's like, man, the mix is good. People like it. What's the name of your crew? I said, say what? He said, what's the name of your crew? I looked at that little Numarx mixer that I just got. I said, the Numarx? He's like, all right, Numarx. Yeah. That was like the beginning. Now I had he talking about a crew. It was just me. So I said, okay. First people I called Mark and Marlon. I said they want to be down, okay. They didn't work out. I called Moses. I called Wayne Mallett. Wayne was like, he was excited, like, yeah, what we gotta do? He said, okay. So me and Wayne went and saved our money. We bought some Pioneer PL4s and sort of carried on. Then I think you spoke to Wayne. Cause you spoke to Wayne. Cause Wayne called me, he said, yo, Rodney Holloman want to come over and practice with us on Saturday. I said, say what?
So we had to been fresh out of middle school then.
Yeah, we were fresh out. Yo,
Okay.
We looking at November 82.
Yeah.
November, December 82.
You're right.
Right?
Exactly.
Because then what happened, before you came into it, right? Me and Wayne had a gig. We had a gig, yo, at the Baltimore Civic Center.
I was there with Aura. Is that the thing? Are you single?
No.
Okay.
Baby DMX.
I was there with David D. He DJ'd
You
on
sure?
the stage. Yeah.
He DJ'd on the
That's
stage.
the first time I rapped. Virgil, we met at your house with Virgil.
That's right. You sure were. You sure were. So anyway, so we did. You sure were.
Yeah, because I was on the rap though.
Because that was Virgil.
The beginning of my rap.
And we didn't have an MC. Anyway, next thing I know, we put on some beats and Rod did this. Yo, whatever you did, I was like, yeah, dude, you win. Hell yeah, you win. Right, and then we did the Daily DMX thing.
Yeah.
That was the first gig.
Yeah, that's the first time I rapped, yeah.
Then it
Spin
was...
tip 2, Mo tip 2.
Yep.
That was the rap.
That was the rhyme. And... I don't know, I guess we were on our way at that point. But Randy Dennis had left WEBB, which was why Virgil was the guy who was taking care of us.
Yeah.
But it was me. AP Crew, I guess at this point was done.
That was way older than us, man.
Yes. Yeah. And I think Randy, their beef started again because I think Randy's big thing that he wanted to do was to make sure that everything he was doing was commercially relevant.
Yeah.
All right. So AP Crew did this Accept the Situation record during the whole time period, and I was like, that's terrible. But they did it, and it was it was the first record.
Yeah.
So then we started talking about getting together and going into the studio and stuff, but it didn't happen. Then you came. Oh, that's what it was. You came to me and say, "Yo, there's this cat, Kevin." I'm like, who's Kevin?
Because he just come to Journey House.
Yes.
That's how you got.
And you kept telling me about your cousin who was a DJ.
And I introduced you to Journey.
And I was like, okay.
Because they had so much in common.
Mhm.
Spen collects comic books. Journey collects comic books. Journey DJ, Spen DJ. Huh?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, y'all did everything. And
I had no idea.
Yup. And that's why I was like, Spen, you gonna like my cousin.
Yeah.
And Journey's first gig with us was Shake and Bake.
Right. So was that what, 80?
That's about 84.
84.
Yeah.
Mhm.
84.
Yeah, so must have been end of 83 going into 84.
Yeah.
Then enter Kevin Lyles.